Hey. They said I'm live. That's what they said. 3, 2, 1, and your girl is live. Oh, I'm in the building. This is your girl, Miss Day. If you do not know who I am, please tell a friend to find out about me. My name is Miss Day, and each and every week we try to take off and keep up. But as we keeping up, what's going on in the tea, in the streets, in the world, because that's where you're going to find this at over here at YouTube. You can find it on Facebook. You can find it on Instagram. You can find it all over. Catch me. Tell a friend, man. She in the building. That part. But anyway, y'all know I left off and came back with a jump off. When I last left, I gave y'all a little ditty tea. I told y'all somebody put something in my DMs and said, here goes some private information. And that private information, I end up talking about it, saying it is some private information that I heard or got in my DMs regarding the documentations of the court filings regarding the lawsuit. Well, y'all, Facebook done shut me down on it. They said, no, you would not be doing live over here next week. So they put me on a little punishment. But they did let me back in, so I appreciate you guys. But YouTube been rocking with me, so you guys like, share, and subscribe down below. Tell a friend. She is in the building, and she's back. She back to spread a little tea. I'm not going to spread too much of that man tea, because they shut me down last time, even telling y'all I had the tea. They shut me down. So, but I am going to give a little tea. So, but what I'm not going to do is put it on Facebook and Instagram. If you want to see it, go over there at YouTube. I got it live right now too over at YouTube. Go over there, watch it. We're going to show some of the documentations from the court case, from the filings of the young man that suing Diddy. We're going to do that later over there. But we will not be doing it here on Facebook. So you will not see it. You will hear about it, but you won't see it. But like I tell you guys, before I give too much of the tea out, I want to give y'all the news. Why you keeping up? What you doing? Why you keeping up? So the reason why you keeping up is my first thing is to tell y'all, go vote. Go vote. You keeping up because I'm here to tell you to go vote. Y'all screaming about gentrification. Y'all screaming about they taking grandmama in them old houses and carrying on. Y'all talking about healthcare, education. We can't change nothing if you don't get out there and vote. So I say that to say, let's get this thing started. So before we get too deep into the tea, into the drama of it all, into the documentations I got in my DMs a couple of weeks ago, really on my birthday, it was a birthday gift. Thank you. You know who you are. Like I said, if you want to see that live and some of the documentations and some of the pictures to go with it, see it over there at my YouTube channel. We live over there too today. So go check it out over there at YouTube. You can check out the last week one when I did post it on YouTube and what I posted on YouTube about it. Go check that out over there. But anyway, let's get this thing started. So I don't know if y'all seen the mega, ain't that what it's called? Met Gallery. You see how deep I am into the tea without being too deep into the tea. I don't know if y'all seen the Met Gallery. But man, did y'all see the dresses? We got to talk about the fashions. We got to talk about the fashions, y'all. You know, your girl's a fashion girl. I like to do a little dress, and you see the pictures in the post. You know, I come up in here because I be running from work and don't look like I'm looking. But baby, you know what I look like and how I be rocking them that fashions. But anyway, did y'all see the Met Gala? First of all, I gotta say the shout outs to the Beehive. Y'all doing y'all thing over there. My girl gave y'all some love this week. She gave out a whole Beehive outfit. Sis came to the damn gallery like, bitch, who? I'm the bee. I am the bee. She gave y'all Beehive something to look forward to. I love it. I'm not a fan of no celebrity like that to say I'm part of that kind of grind. I like I wouldn't even say that. You know what? I want to say Killer Birds, but that is not the lady name. And how much of am I fan of? I like her work ethic. But anyway, for the Beehive, she showed out for y'all. Her outfit was different. It was definitely different. And for the award shows, we expect as fans for y'all to bring the outfits. We don't want you to see all palm dresses and can on. We can see that in the movie. We want to see the celebrities bring it to the play, honey. Bring out the art of it all. Bring out the talent of an art. I mean, I want to see it. So she did. She brought the bee. She literally came in a whole fucking bee outfit. If you want to see it, like I said, check it out on YouTube. But Lizzo, and for the heavy women, don't come for me because I'm skinny. I'm gaining a little weight, though. I am gaining a little weight. As this age is getting on me, the weight ain't leaving me. But that's another story for y'all people on TikTok when I decided to talk about age changing. Because we think we cute now, the sideburns, but you got to hold on to it. But that's another story. But anyway, Lizzo, if you ain't coming out naked, bitch, you done came out with a whole chitlin pot. I don't understand. I don't understand this outfit. I get you bringing the art and the theme of it all because that's what the gala is for. But what is this outfit? What are we doing? I mean, what was you trying to tell us? It was even one chick on there. She couldn't even freaking move. They had to physically pick her up to take her to the next step to take more pictures, then pick her up again. This is her team. I get it, ladies. I get it. But let's not go too far. Tell the artists, whoever they are, Gucci, somebody new, somebody different, somebody, I hope so. But, tell them, look, baby, fit me, but fit me where I can sit down. Fit me so I can walk. Fit me so I can wear this dress comfortably. And make a statement. Fit all of that. You got to... For Lizzo, you got to fit all of this. We can't walk in like the chicken. We can't do that. We can't be a piece of chicken. They say we eat chicken anyway, or damn pork anyway. We can't be the chitlin of the chicken. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Power to the people. Power to the people. I'm with you. I see you. But that's what I just wanted to say about that. Since we're talking about Beyonce, let's talk about her country music album. And she have won awards regarding being the country music artist of the year, first African American to win this award. But it sounds like the southern states are getting very upset in that atmosphere regarding her being in that arena to get that award. And I get it, but I don't get it because I'm from the southern states. I'm a good country girl myself, but she is too. She is too. So why she can't rock it? But I even seen a podcast of a young lady make a joke singing Beyonce needs to stay over there where she at, and we created get out of our lanes. Bitch, get out of our braids. Get out of our butts. Since you over there getting BBLs and can't leave our me. Girl, don't start me. Don't start me. I'm just singing. So we're gonna say we sharing everything. You can't keep everything to yourself. But then the chick is a little ignorant because if you know country music, if you know the art of country music, it was really started from Black African Americans in the southern states. So that's why it's just coming back to its roots. It's just coming back to its roots. So we're going to have to take it as is. We're going to have to share a little bit. You give a little bit. What Kelly, K. Michelle go out there and say downtown Nashville, 2nd Avenue, if you know, you know. What's she going there and saying in that good old hillbilly, and which I'm not making fun of because you might catch me in there with my cowboy boots and my cowboy head and I got in the closet. I'm with it just because I said I'm a country girl. I can line dance with the best of them. Quit playing. But they said that and I'm like, ma'am, sit down, hold up, wait a minute, let us get a little time to shine. I'm just saying, not even just because we Black, let us just get a little time to shine as women. Y'all been rocking this thing for a while. I would have been glad if a white woman won it. I'm just saying, y'all been rocking this thing for a while. Come on, entertainment, let some women up in there. And if you're going to let us up in there, pay us right. Pay us in the right equal dollars, in the right equal amount. Everybody get fair reward, fair wages. That was side note, but vote. Things changes when you vote. But since I say all that good stuff, let's talk about Shaquille O'Neal and what's going on in the entertainment world with Shaquille O'Neal and his ex-wife. I don't know if y'all heard that Shawnee, his ex-wife, is writing a book, and in her tell-all book, she writes in the book, she says she don't believe she was really ever in love with Shaq over them years. And I said, well, wait a minute, let me go look up how long they was married. As I look up how long they was married, it's 2022 to 2009. That's what, about 7 to 8 years? wait 6-7 years. Wait a minute. And then, if you look at that time, that's how long they've been dating and been married. How long they've been dating. So you gotta add that into play. And then they got what, 6 kids together? And then not even just that, Shaq, he seemed like a big nigga. A big nigga. So with that being said, and she's a little person. She ain't that big. She about my height. She about my size. Probably look thinking of me. Ma'am. First of all, how you still walking? And then you had 6 kids by this nigga. They head is bigger than my body, bigger than your body. It's coming out bigger than your body. She got what, 1 child? And I think that's the middle child. He's a son and he's her height. Can you imagine running around the house you up his way to your little brother? Your little brother up here, you down here by his, you talking about, nigga, let me change you. And he running around about to rough you up. But hey, I'm just singing. She said she don't know if she was that in love with him. I can't say what she was or what, but he was so humble about it. His response was, he could understand that. I respect him. I always like Shaq and how he always stayed just a real chill, down to earth kind of guy from what we seen on TV regarding all his investments. How he do comedy shows and stuff like that. But I was really like, damn, she wasn't even in love with him. I wonder if she's saying that and he's saying it's okay because he know her other man is probably, a little envious because he probably like, I'm dating Shaq's ex-wife. Like, can you even swim up in there? This ain't for the kids. Can you even swim up in there? I'm just saying. Dude ain't that taller than her. Not saying height really mean anything because the shortest man in the pot, y'all don't know. Never mind for the people in the back. For the ladies, you caught what I'm saying. So sometimes that can be the case. The height don't have to always be the same, but I'm just saying. He lay on you. She just looked like she might break. So using that sucker up under that sucker for 6 years. And y'all used to go everywhere together. All the games. You showing up at the games and you showing up at the comedy shows. I don't know. I don't know if she just saying that to make dude feel comfortable. Because, he got to pray about it. I don't know. But it sounded like a little fishy. It smelled like a little fishy. I'm going to keep my eye on that to see where they go. And how long this situation I wish from the best. Not saying I'm saying I want them to break up. I'm just saying if anything changed, would she change her mind? Would she be in a place where she about ready to change her mind on this idea of what she done said? So anyway, since we're talking about Shaquille O'Neal's ex-wife, Shawnee, which I don't know her husband's last name, but you guys have noticed that she is married to a pastor. And I wish them nothing but the best under the Lord of God, the love of God. But let's talk about something that makes them be more relevant in the news here lately. Him as a pastor was at the church. It seems like he was leading praise and worship. And I'm going to let y'all listen and watch this video.
Hey. Stop her. Hush, hush. Silence in the name of Jesus. I lift my hands into the only voice I want heard is his. So praise.
All right. So y'all heard that. For my listeners that's listening in and not watching it, you guys heard the video of him singing, I lift my hands up to praise. I lift my hands up to God. And for your praise, I sing it. I believe that's how the song go. I'll probably be making up some words, but it sounds like it will probably go that way. It sounds like I'm probably gonna wear a little bit. But seems like it was a choir member in the back that got into a little deep into the worship itself and was really starting to go in, as black people would say in black churches, especially southern black churches, start to shout or get happy or get super excited per se. It depends on which way you looking at it. Me personally, I'm a good Southern old Baptist pastor type girl. I'm down for the good shouting word. But, it's up to how you want to pronounce it and see it. But it sounds like she was getting into her. Like she done put her head down. By the time the camera went back at her, she like it. Woo! A whoop! Like, I ain't finna be playing with y'all. Don't get no stuff started up in here. And he said, hush, 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 hush. Tell her to be quiet. Tell her to be quiet. And then it gets through, and she gets quiet. Like drill sergeant. Pastor said get quiet. Black churches, but pastor said get quiet, you get quiet. Whatever the pastor say, black churches, we do. But anyway, he gets back over to the pool, into the sanctuary of, the moment again, back into the singing, and says, he noticed everybody got quiet and kind of was like a little, took him back from it. And he said, I only want to hear God's voice in this space. If I only want God's voice to be heard in this space. As a clergy, I can understand that. I can understand that to a certain degree. But your job and what you was called for is to let the people find their way to whatever Christ looks like in your space. If you call this your church home and you the leader of the flock of this place, you let them. That's why Moses had so many animals and so many livestock. He didn't just go get the people. He let the people bring what they have in their pockets and in their backyards and their household, which regarding their animals and their livestock, because he knew when we all said and done, we all here just trying to be free, So it depends on which way your pastor or yourself want to exegete that point. But I say that to say, and this is just my point of view. Like I said, I'm not no pastor. I'm over just talking to you like I'm talking to you. We're friends, girl. Boy, Brody, bruh. I'm just saying, as a professional. I think that's what she comes for. What does the old saying say? Come as you are. As she coming as she is, I believe that that's what she's coming to do, But I get his standpoint too. I look at it from a different side of the coin. I get his standpoint as a leader, and you trying to lead the flock somewhere, as we're talking in church lingo. You trying to lead the flock somewhere, and you have someone in the background kind of throwing off the flow. It's okay to address that person. It's just how in the way you should address that person. Same way, like if you go to your job, you mad at your supervisor, you ain't finna go in there cussing that supervisor out. You mad at your coworker, you might say to your coworker at lunch, girl, I didn't like what you said, or hey, I didn't care for what you said on the yard, or whatever your job is in the office kind of setting, whatever that looks like. But you definitely follow protocol when it becomes to a bigger HR matter. I'm hoping that's what you're doing. And if you're in customer service, it's the same kind of play. You have to follow protocol and follow order. So churches play that same rule, and I feel as if he could have followed a different order. But I see him on an interview on Tamla Hall interview with his wife, and he was addressing that, and he said he has followed order. He has approached this lady several times. He has went to his leaders. He has had his ushers talk to her. He has had people talk to her several times, and she still continues to do that. And he believes at this point she is doing it on purpose. And I can probably see that. But as someone that was ostracized in a church, in a Southern black church, I'm not going to, you know who you are. I don't have to name their names. It will probably go viral. I'm not naming their names, but I got a letter myself for being too loud in the church. and I was interrupting his sermon and other people worship because I was so energized and so filled with the Holy Ghost and into that shout mode that he felt like he needed to give me a letter, which he never gave to me no other way, but he gave me a letter. So I took the letter and read it, and I respect the letter, and yeah, respect protocol. I didn't have no other choice. I respect the protocol because that's the place I would choose to worship, and that was the place I choose to put my tithe in. But I did learn within my spirit, this might not be the place for me, because I need to go somewhere that I can be all the freeness I can be, because that's where I was at in my life. But I say that to say, at that time in my life, I was transitioning from one tax bracket to another. He might didn't know that, because I'm not verbally telling him that he's not my friend, he's my pastor. And as well, I'm not going to have communion with him and telling him my personal business. I'm just paying my tithes and going and just thanking the Lord and going about my business. But I felt like he should have discerned that from the Lord should have covered him and covered me in that place. So I think it's a sensitive topic, especially him being a male and she being a female. I think it's a way to approach that, and that is not the way. That's just my personal opinion. I wish them both well. And if she's still at that church, I'm shocked. And some of the women, if you know, hey, that church, the pastor, them, come over and mess with me now. I'm just saying, if she's still there, I'm shocked. Maybe the Lord telling both of them to work on something, but I don't know, because ain't none of my business. Because I'm over here working with the Lord on something that me and the Lord got going on, that I ain't got nobody else's word about nobody else's business. But I'm just saying, if she's still there, I'm a little shocked. But moving on, I don't want to hold you guys long. Like I said, my old Baptist pastor, pay your tithes and offering. And the way you do that is like, share down below. Tell a friend that she is in the building. You don't want to miss it. I'm going to give y'all what y'all really came here for the ones that's watching me live on YouTube, and for the ones that's watching me on Facebook, please go watch it on YouTube. I will share where it's at on my YouTube page down below as well on Facebook. But let's get this thing started. Whew. Honey, I'm hot. I need some water. Like I told y'all a couple of weeks ago, I got a DM in my inbox and said, please read me. The please read me I didn't open because it was my birthday time and I had so much going on. I just couldn't get into work mode. But anyway, the please read me told me that it got some shit in the fan, y'all. Y'all seen the people knocking on them people though. Took the children out in handcuffs. Took paperwork. People don't, the FBI and the CIA and all them don't take paperwork out your house if you ain't got paperwork to take. They don't take computers and can on if you ain't got stuff for them to take. They don't come in there for nothing now. We know that. Let's get like this. That ain't allegedly. Now, whatever else I'm finna say, it's all allegedly. Even though it's court document, I'm finna show y'all this court documents. It's all allegedly from this day. When it comes from my page and out of my mouth, it's alleged. I ain't got Diddy money. I got a little corn, but I ain't got Diddy money. I ain't got that kind of bread just shit. I'm trying to get that, but when I get there, I still don't need your motherfucking ass to come back suing me. So let me give y'all this tea. So the young man is singing in the documentation. Now the documentation is 37 pages, probably longer than that. 73 pages long. Well, in this documentation, the young man is singing that he would have to attend a party of Diddy's that had younger age girls there, and the young age girls was living the man's best lives. You fill in your blank. And like I said, the young man said he recorded it, took pictures, which they said in the parties you have to leave your phone out the door. But he said somehow he got his phone in there. But anyway, he said he wanted to leave. He could not leave. He's not saying they held him hostage, but he's saying that he could not leave. And once he realized that he had fell asleep or passed out, he realized he had been drugged. He woke up next to a young female, a underage female, and that was part of the court documents. Now let's talk about it, bitch. Let's talk about it. Girl, when I tell y'all these pictures, for the Facebook people, y'all go on YouTube, catch these pictures out. And in the room is red though. Red light special. He took it all the way back in his day for real. He got them kids in there with red light special. Somebody go get y'all daughters. These women, first of all, these parents, y'all doing too much. Y'all want to be famous too bad. Y'all let R. Kelly fool around. That one allegedly came out in court. Y'all let R. Kelly fool around. And now y'all singing, Diddy been kicking it. Diddy been kicking it. He don't even just claim Diddy in the files. He claims some other celebrities in the file. One celebrity was Stevie J. Like, Diddy been kicking it. And this is allegedly, but this is all on the court documents that I received. And yeah, allegedly, but I got the court documents, y'all. I got the paperwork. And pictures of Stevie J. Please catch that on my YouTube. It probably won't be there this week. It'll probably catch next week so I can get more details about Stevie J and what's going on in the documents about Stevie J. But he has some real allegations there from, different celebrities at these parties. He named the celebrities. What was the gospel? He wouldn't go. Let me quit lying. I was just talking about the pastor. My bad. It wasn't gospel. Don't put that on TD. Don't be trying to put the gospel. I think the guy was an R&B singer or actor or something like that. But what was his name?
Cooper Gooding Jr.
Yeah, Mr. Cooper Jr. Cooper Gooding Jr. I can't pronounce it, but y'all know y'all heard about his ass. Anyway, let's talk about that a little bit. But anyway, he in the documents. They ain't got no pictures of his ass, but they do got him up in them documents singing he was doing some strange things for a little piece of change. He had them little girls doing some strange things for a piece of change. But let me go back to y'all parents. These kids wouldn't be put in these situations if y'all didn't allow them to be put in them situations. Y'all didn't approve it. If y'all didn't give it the go-ahead. If y'all didn't drop them off. Some of them can't drive. You seen the pictures? Some of them look like they shouldn't even have license. So they wouldn't be there if y'all wouldn't be dropping these kids off. Or even giving him the notion that it's okay to come and pick up his son or his daughter. And I get it that you say, well, some of these kids, parents do not know that these things are going to happen when they drop their kid off to go to the studio, to get famous, to let their talents be shined. Since we talk about the arts and all that good stuff, I get that. But giving your child a manager may not be the best thing. People used to say Brandy's mom, her momager was mean and always in her business. That's why Brandy couldn't go farther like she wanted to. She wanted to date and all that. But it seemed like Brandy got saved on a lot of that stuff. She ain't got them stories coming out. What the story she got came out is, I creeped behind my mama back when my mama went to the bathroom while I was in the studio with the producer, because I wanted to piss my mama off because she didn't let me fall in love with the dude for my song. Me and him fell in love together. And now his kids all on YouTube, 5 of them singing all his heartbeats. Literally. And Brandy, one daughter over there trying to get it together. That's the only thing Brandy mama let her do. Yeah. You can talk about the Jackson 5 and how the father was very abusive and very aggressive. Michael then started bleaching himself and acting crazy until he took the Jerry curl out, and he didn't take the Jerry curl out until he left Joe Jackson. Joe Jackson was not fucking playing. You hear me? Beyonce daddy. No, Mr. Beyonce knows. What's his name? Whatever their name is. Y'all know the man's name. He wasn't playing. You feel me? He was not playing, and that was my era. I'm telling too much of my age, but that was my era. We heard about him, and we as artists, as fans, we heard about her daddy. Everybody was like, damn, her daddy sound like he's strict. He sound like he ain't playing. After the concert, he like rounding the girls up, Destiny Child, let's go. He was not playing. You parents might need to look at that and say, hey, adults seem like they nice, friendly, well put together. They have a lot of money. They can do things for my children that I could not do. They saying all I have to do is just drop my kid off. Whatever case, that's what Ursha said. Now, Ursha did say that allegedly that during one of his interviews, he said that his mom flew him out to P. Diddy's house to let P. Diddy groom him because he was already under Jermaine Dupri leadership, and Jermaine Dupri felt like he was a little more deeper voice and moving on up in more of a teenager voice. So he shipped him off to Diddy, and Ursha said in one of his interviews, allegedly, that he still have nightmares. And he says, y'all see it on TikTok, why was he at the club as a teenager? Why was he at the club? Popping bottles. He said he was like scared and nervous. Wait a minute, fame is not that important. Y'all nowadays can make fame off of just watching somebody on the phone. Fame is not that important. The money is not that important. These kids got to grow up to be adults. They're going to grow up to be adults and be H on wheels when we trying to figure out why they cussing us out in the driveway, or we riding down the street and they speeding past us, or you go to McDonald's and they rude as shit and they have no customer service skills, and you like, why is that? Cause y'all done raise these suckers. So let's be creative now. Let's keep it real. We got to do better as a parent, as a community, as a nation. We say the pastor doing what we say he messed up by screaming at the lady and telling the lady to be quiet. But what the scripture says, it takes a village, and we might be the village now. Grandmama and them gone. For some grandmamas and for some parents, they have passed on or still here. But they like, honey, it's y'all turn to be the aunties and uncles and start to be the village and bring this thing back together. That's what I'm going to close on, saying, hey, fame is not that important. This man saying it was young kids at this party, and he has proof of it at Diddy's party. This is a big deal. We have to watch our kids, and it's more to come in the documentation. I will be seeing you guys next week and telling you who else, honey, in this documentation. Young Miami, you ain't saved. That's what he said. You in the documentation, Young Miami, you ain't saved. I see y'all next week. I ain't gonna hold y'all long. I'm like to something about this pastor. Get your tithes, pay your offerings, like, share, and subscribe. Give me the stars over at Facebook. Whatever that is, tell a friend to tell a friend. Miss Day is in the building. Bye, you guys.